Hello and welcome back to the Secret Newsroom. This is Agent Cartographer, and this week we've received a variety of intriguing and standout performances and some surprising setbacks. Let's start right away. This week, a team in LTA North has secured the first series win in their organization's history. Yes, you heard that right. It's mid-August, and it's their first in team history. The spotlight this week falls on Disguised from LTA North, a team that joined the league starting this year. Although Disguised is a new team, their roster has several familiar names to us. Who Here's support, top laner Castle, and AD carry Rahel. Now let's take a look at Disguised's very first victory. In the third week of LTA North against Dignitas, the series was tied 1-1, and the match went to a decisive Game 3. Around the 16-minute mark in mid lane, X used Jarvan dropped the Rift Herald in mid, but instead of charging down to the turret, he rotates towards the dragon for the engage. Caught off guard by Shelly's engage, Dignitas players clumped up, and Huhi with his ult secured a clean Team 5 win around the dragon.
Rahel just locking on to Shaden.
Nearly 30 minutes into the game, Disguised faced a critical moment near Baron.
Flash, it's so hard for Trundle to enter from this side of the map.
Yeah, he's got to find a different way over the wall. Maybe the portal can get you in there.
Disguised without their support, Dignitas without their top, and still they gambled on a quick burst.
Still hard to time. They have a ward in there, should spot it now. Shaden.
And it all came down to a smite fight.
He's going to try and get space. Shaden's into the pit. Are they going to find him?
And it's stolen! Shaden from Dignitas secures the Baron. Oh no, Disguised, that first win just keeps slipping away. And now, it all comes down to the Elder fight. And this is going to be the game-winning moment right here. Shaden steps forward, and without hesitation, Disguised players immediately pick off the Trundle. What a pick from X. With the enemy jungler down, there's no reason to wait. They are heading straight to the Elder Drake. Dignitas tries to contest, but Disguised at full strength pushes them back with ease. The Nexus and their first ever series win is just up ahead. One by one the turrets fall, and only the Nexus is left. And Dignitas attempts a final stand, but it just isn't enough to stop the inevitable. And Disguised secures their first ever victory in the LTA. And Disguised secures their very first LTA series win. Disguised gets on the board with their long-awaited first win. If they keep the momentum going, we might get to see them on the international stage in the future. Moving over to the LEC, it's one of the biggest rivalries in the league. France versus Spain, Carmine Corp versus Movistar Koi. And this one, an absolute banger. It's one of the wildest games we've had this season. Let's check it out right away. As expected from LEC's biggest rivalry, the series went all the way to Game 3, with Team Gold nearly dead even. Carmine Corp started up the Otacon, bait a fight, and Merwin, with his Call of the Forge God, opens up the fight. And in the chaos, Targamas with a massive Pop Blossom turns the fight on its head. KC pull off a perfect team fight and also take the Otacon. Movistar Koi is forced to fall back, Merwin giving up his life to buy some time for his teammates. 7 minutes later, Carmine Corp once again starts up the Baron to bait a fight. Jojo Pyun's Orianna follows the shapeshifted Targamas and instantly gets picked off, turning the tides against Movistar Koi. KC was just too clean around objectives. Every fight felt well set up and it kept swinging the game in their favor.
Storm is getting bigger and they're right in the middle of it, but it ain't too pretty and Super walks back in to get destroyed.
All the way to 41 minutes in the game, both teams faced off near the Elder Dragon. Hesitant to force a fight in such high-stakes late-game moments.
Connect, Keel out and Mkoi are getting burnt down slowly but surely. Kalist, not a big one in the hole.
Targamas attempts to engage, but was stopped by Alvaro with his great stun and flash away, resulting in a failed engagement. Then, boom! Jojo Pyun with a 3-man shockwave, and Kalist Corki is just deleted off the rift. But Vladdy also takes Jojo Pyun out in the trade, forcing both teams to disengage.
It's getting bigger, he dies, but he gets the biggest until Merwin survives. Mkoi.
Just 3 minutes after that, everyone's back. Both teams rushing to the Elder Drake. This is it. Yike and Canna dive forward, going for Super, and a great flank from Targamas' Pop Blossom lands perfectly on Desire and their jungler. Followed up by Kalist and Vladdy taking down the rest of Mkoi's players. After 44 minutes of back-and-forth action, Carmine Corp finally secures the win over Mkoi.
There'll be no surrendering here today.
With the LEC divided into two groups, Carmine Corp currently sits undefeated at the top of Group 1, while Fnatic, led by Poby, is dominating Group 2. Can KC keep up the momentum and push not just into playoffs, but all the way to Worlds? We'll be watching closely to find out. What a banger week, am I right? First ever series wins to rivalries. Next week we'll be back with more stories, insights, and moments you won't want to miss. This has been Codename Cartographer, and once again, I'll leave you with the wise words of Atlas. Stick around soon, we'll see you then. Bye-bye.